12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. 12, 11, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Sahad. Here we go, here we go. 11, Sahad. 11 Thomas. 11, 11. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Sahad. Here we go. 11, 180, 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12. Sahad. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 180, 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. Sahad. Let's get set. 11, 11. Big 13. 11 MT Tate. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Sahad. Gun. 11 MT. 180. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Sahad. Here we go, here we go. White 80, Sahad. Check. Bronco 80. Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the ball. With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11, mighty. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11. Dad.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 24-yard line.
On one, ready? 11, 11, 11. Let's get set. 11, Thomas.
Right back to Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Stop. Stop. 11 Thomas. 11, 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment. So this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. Tate. Can't keep.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second down and 8.
Gun. Dot. 180. Dot.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Viking 18. Ready.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Chiefs' 42-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Gain on the play. That's another Bengals 1st down.
11 mighty. Here we go.
10 at the 37.
180.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and 3.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here we go, shot. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Get up.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
There for the tackle is Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down.
Let's get set. 11 Mighty. Tahat. 11 Thomas. 11. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Tahat.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Steady.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. 12. Right 80. Scott.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Oh, look at this play call. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Kansas City
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
And a first down, Chiefs. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
First down, Chiefs.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hey, 57, 57. 43, 43. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
11 MT, 11 MT.
An inside give, Brown. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Get it. Bronco 80. Ready.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
70 Timberwolves, go.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Thomas. Gun. 11. 12.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will be a 34-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And they have have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
43!
I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
Second down and a yard.
Yellow!
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
Argo up! Get the yellow, 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 yellow! Yellow! Right side!
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Here's first and 10. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here comes second down.
Yellow! Argo blue, 80! 15! Hey, Ripley!
Mahomes will throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
All right, let's just... Put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be ready for that. That time they weren't.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now.
180!
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
11. 11 MT. 12.
Here's Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Easy. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so wisely just gets rid of it.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself, and it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 2. Let's get set.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. Right 80.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
11, MT, take. Here we go. Right 80.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 11, MT, right 80.
Now Brown. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
On 1, ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right 80.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
On 1, ready? Gun. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On one, ready?
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 11, ready? Race up, stop.
There's Fant open right side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gains.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
11, 12, 1,
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Errrrrrr. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Steelers 7, Bengals nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 27-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get it! Cougar 19! Ready, right?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will score! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
There's a lot of teams around the league, Mike, that are very hesitant to design plays that call for their quarterback to run with the ball. There's a lot of factors at play that go in whether the play is successful or unsuccessful. Well, here, all those factors lined up perfectly because he got the right look, made the right decision, and next thing you know, he's in the end zone for 6.
And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This field in at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. Forced out wide, and he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 17
A
yards.
gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Steelers.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
First down for Aaron. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Deputy! Crackle 80!
Now, this looks like a design run. He gets free. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short. They're going to stay out and go for two. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. Into space. Past the 40. To the 20. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick two if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a designed run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be close to that first down marker, maybe about a yard short. Third and a yard.
Let's go now.
Now this looks like a design run.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. It didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
Here's a third and 10.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up fourth down.
On one, ready?
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
180. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. He works free, right side. And he's in! Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Chris Boswell to kick off for
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On one, ready? 11, 11. Here we go. 11. Hey, can. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
11 MT, Tate. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to try it here again. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Burrow to throw. He gets that to his big target there. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Twelve, 12, 12. Gun. Stop. 180. 11 Thomas. Stop.
2nd down. Burrow escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will cut into that lead.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. They're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come on, set! Tap the 60, tap the 60!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Dahan, 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dahan.
Here's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
14 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to number 1, Jamar Chase.
Burrow here on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
That's good for Bengals first down.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
11 MT, take.
They'll run here with Brown. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 17 yards on that play. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
I'm 1, ready?
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Waist hot.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. To the pylon, he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Over 319.
A run with Gainwell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Third down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
It is 3rd and 10. Rodgers. Plus, trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Inside. 26.
4th down. Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Gun. Dot.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here we go. 180.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards. Complete to T. Higgins. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 32-yard line.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Now, Burrow. Pushed out to his left. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 12. 11. Stop.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's Gainwell. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. On 2nd down, Warren. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Rodgers. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Steelers 1st and 10.
Rodgers on 1st down. Exiting the... he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On the ground, Gainwell. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
They'll run here with Gainwell. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he... Dropped at the 23-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! Middle.
Allen going to go to the air right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw, it's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Bills.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Allen. That's taken in by Shavers. And all the way down to the 26. A big play here for Buffalo. 46 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 45.
12. Here we go, here we go.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And that was Dorian Williams who found his way through and planted him for a loss on the play.
At the 42-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's good.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Gun. 11. 180. Shot.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Shot. Right 80.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow spotting T. Higgins for the touchdown there. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for two here.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the
Big 13.
It's complete. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number two?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. To the air, Allen. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
10 more yards. Complete to Tyrell Shavers.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Allen to throw it. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Bills first down.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And this is now a one-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Let's get set.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Burrow will throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
11, mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. 11, ready? 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. Stop.
Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And got his man complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. Looks toward the sideline, Higgins making the catch. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, stop. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's going for a Bengal touchdown. Noah Fant, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
15. Bills 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the gun, it's Allen. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Allen going to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. First down, here's the run with Cook. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. All right, 80. MT, Tate.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Right back to Brown. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Here we go.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Down the left sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, 36 yards. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. McPherson on for the point after. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Bengals 22, Bills 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen now looks to throw. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. He's still on his feet, and he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play here for Buffalo. 61 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Allen again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now it's Burrow. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Taken from just outside the 30. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10.
Middle. Round 80. Middle. Hey, hold. What's that?
To throw is Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15.
Allen's pass. Intercept.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. This pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! Hollywood Marquise Brown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bengals nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Back at the 20. That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, can.
There's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. They give it to Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11, Thomas.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll take it across the 15 and into Chief territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Gun. Cut. 11. Cut.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 43 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
11. Here we go. 11 MT.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
First down and goal to go.
On the handoff, this is Brown. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's a give to Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
That's caught. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead.
Bengals 8, Chiefs 7. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that Turn to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play that gets them right back up to that level.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
At the 23-yard line.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Hey, we're good.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes throwing on fourth. He's got his running back out of the backfield. So the fourth down conversion sets him up with this. First and 10 at the 40. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Now here's Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy in midfield.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 MT.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Options galore here, second and a few inches.
Gun. 11. 11 MT. Take. 11, 12.
Now it's Burrow. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
For the Bengals field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the lead grows goes to 4. It's 11-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Attack, yellow.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Let's get set. 180. Mighty.
Handing it off to Brown. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
180. 11.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brought down by Jalen Watson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now 2nd and 5.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Pat the 60.
Stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Noah Fant, 34 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, 11 MT.
He's got it at the 2. So we're able to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Hey, 43, 43.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. Still on his feet. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 54 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game.
Chiefs 15. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And down to the 36-yard line here. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's second
Here we go.
and inches at the Chiefs'
180.
36-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, and pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead they said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
Running right, here's Brown. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say,
That looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now 2nd and 9.
11, gun. Stop. Right 80, 11, MT, take.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
11.
Here we go. At the 16-yard line.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
On 1, ready?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
180.
This is the tight end fan. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals will add to their 4th quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock.
Bengals 24, Chiefs 15. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys are struggling to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Mahomes will throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Brandon, that was a nice route that time. Lined him up on the right and worked his way all the way across the formation. One of the toughest routes to cover because you keep waiting for the ball to be thrown, for him to break something off. He goes all the way across the field, right to left, for a big play.
Here's Mahomes. And this is caught. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Here's 1st and goal.
Kansas City.
Mahomes to throw it. And Mahomes will do it himself. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. picked off by Jordan Bell.
Well, there's some excitement, right? 2 for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he will have a Bengals first down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Errrrrrr Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Errrrrrr. Kenneth Gainwell now to return.
The Steelers take up. For first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Rodgers from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Yard gain on the play. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
First down throw here by Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing again, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
To the air on first down. Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. Working quickly here.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
4th down now, Rodgers. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready.
First play's a design run. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go. Cut.
A gain of 22
60
yards.
by 6. 60 by 6.
First down, Cincinnati.
Ready?
Design quarterback run here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They start out 2nd and 10.
Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
180. 12. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Here we go, 4th down Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw again here on 2nd down, Rodgers. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Well, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They stick with Gainwell. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Here's a design run. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
319. 319.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Blue 58.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Bengals nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Chase Brown now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On 2, ready?
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Here we go. 11, big, 12, 12, 12, 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
It's a pickup of 61 yards.
Hey, can.
And the Bengals first down.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the red zone on first. Right back to Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Gainwell.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
319. Hey, 88, 88, 88. Inside.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw it. All the way left side. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
11 mighty. Here we go.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
11. Gun.
They'll run again with Brown. Continuing to move past the 45. And he takes it down to the 33. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
33. And the Bengals
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
Here's Brown again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Burrow's going to sneak it. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
11 MT, Tate. Here we go. Stop.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
On 1, ready?
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 11, 180. Plays hot. Hot. Stop.
That's complete right side. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On the return, here's Gainwell. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And that carry only meant one on the plunge up the gut. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Again, this is Gainwell. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Here he is to throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Steelers calling their first timeout. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Hey, 88.
Desperation time here. Brought in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Gainwell. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 Mighty. Big 11 empty. 11 Thomas.
Back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing this one deep across the field. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play. So an untimed down coming up.
11. Here we go. 11. 12.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Oh, not what they needed to see as the opening kick of overtime is out of bounds. This first drive, gonna start with some outstanding field position. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Drawing up the design keeper. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
On 2.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. On the move. Headed right. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
First down.
Big 13.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's get set. 180.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is 3rd down. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 6. McPherson at the point after. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Steelers 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
258. Back north. 258.
Now we're running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it took some